I licked my hand. I said, "You said what to me?"
I'm trying to get this dude to go home, man. It's at the end of the night. We already closed. We're waiting for one of the girls to get in her Uber, so we waiting around. And this guy sits right next to her, like right next to her, in her bubble and everything.
Creepy.
Hey, what's up, girl? I'm trying to holler. What's good with you? How you doing? You look so beautiful. I'm trying to give the rundown and shit. I was like, hey, bro, what you doing? I'm talking to her. Mind your business. Mind my business. Bro, that's my sister, so you need to chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Not my sister in real life, but he don't know what the fuck is going on. Bro, you need to go, bro. Hey, bro, you need to get out of my face. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do this with you tonight.
I tried to take the high road.
I was like, hey, Johnny, can you please talk to this man and get him out of here before I hurt this boy?
I tried.
And it went.
And if y'all think they hype it up, no, that's actually how they be speaking when they get a little fed up. It's like, you see these dudes turn into a proper gentleman. Like, you know what? I'm going to allow this individual to have another chance. And they really be talking like that. And that's when I'm like, ooh, I'm kind of scared. Because if somebody trying to break that character, it's going to be bad.
And then he said, do something. That's the word I never let no man call me is a bitch. You gonna then do something, bitch. I said, what? I looked back at all. He said, bow.
And I said, God damn, Johnny, I didn't send you over there to do it.
They hurt. And he didn't even know where he was when he got up.
Nah, bro, he got smacked so hard, he snapped back and said, oh, who spiced me?
And I said, I did. You want another one?
All right, y'all. Welcome to the ID Please podcast, Nightlife Security. I'm your host, Maq, a.k.a. Mac Daddy. This is my co-host.
JP, Johnny. We got Bobby here with us today, a.k.a. BK.
Uncle Bobby. How you doing, brother?
What's going down? How y'all doing tonight?
Doing good, doing good. So obviously, this is a security podcast, and you work with us for a while. What got you into security? What was your little doorway in?
Oh man, it was actually I didn't even want to do security. I used to go to the club all the time, and my cousins was working there, and they were working security, and they was like, "Bruh, I can get you on, just pull up." And I'd be like, "Nah, I'm cool, man." One night, some shit went down, and I ended up working security, man. They just put me on, like, all right, man, we fuck with you, man. Here, come on. And I was like, all right, fuck it.
How long have you been doing it?
Oh, man, I was working security about like 2.5 years, man, before. I've been working security about like 7 years total.
Yeah, you took a little break from it?
Yeah, I was taking breaks here and there. I worked in different little spots, you know what I'm saying?
Right on. I mean, this is a security podcast. We're going to get to know our guests. And I know you ain't just a security guard. So why don't you let the people know what Bobby do?
I'm actually a chef, man. I cook fine cuisines from the East Coast to the West Coast to different countries, man. I cook it all, man. I'm stationed at Facebook, man. I do a lot of things, man. Holla at me.
Bro, he ain't lying. We have tasted his food. That shit is bomb. We look forward to our little, company picnics, little parties every fucking time just to have his chow mein, man.
I see that chow mein, I was like, oh, I need that. Are there ribs?
hey, and something big with this guy might be coming soon. So just kind of be on the lookout. He might be doing some things in the near future, which, we're looking forward to that too.
All right, for sure, man. Just, stay tuned. I might got something for y'all.
So how long have you been a chef for, though?
I've been cooking for like 13, 14 years, man. Started off doing backyard barbecues, man. And then I did a lot of in-home care, and I used to run group homes. And then for the little events that we used to do for the people, man, we used to have little barbecues, and they used to have me cook. And then, some things happened. I ended up losing my job working for them, but a greater opportunity presented itself, man. I was working for PF Chang's for a little bit, learned how to cook Chinese food. That's where my chow mein came.
That's where the chow mein came, bro. I was about to say.
Well, my own little twist to it, though, for sure.
Yeah.
And then after that, man, I got tired of cooking Chinese food, and my boy was working for Facebook, and he was like, hey, do you want to pull up? I think you can get the job, man. Your food is fire. So I pulled up. They pumped me on my first interview, man. They actually told me I can't get the job, man. And two of the guys that interviewed me, they're both black. And the lady that was asking me majority of the questions, she was Asian descent. I don't know what nationality she was, so I'm just gonna say that. She punked me, bro. She wasn't feeling my vibe. She felt like I wasn't ready or whatever. And I was honest with them, you know what I mean? I told them that, I'm not that experienced, but I move fast. I'm quick to learn, you know what I mean? So they gave me a second interview. And then I was blessed with the job, man. Started off as a line cook, you know, worked in Menlo Park, you know, worked in Fremont, and got promoted as a chef, man. You know, I did that work, you know what I mean?
That's what's up,
Hard
man.
work pays off.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Well, let's kind of get to the nitty gritty of this stuff. So,
All right, let's
you know,
get to
we
it.
all got little stories here and there. Now, before we have a little shared one. You have any like stories that kind of pop out to you? You know, throughout your entire security career.
Man, I got this one story, man. It was dude was a zombie, bro. Dude was a zombie, bro.
All right, so we're jumping right into the zombie story.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man. That was probably one of my wildest nights, man, because no matter what he got hit with, man, he just popped right back up like nothing was on.
Wait, so the story started with me. So this guy was coming into SB2. He never made it inside. He came up to the front. We saw him. I straight up said, "Sorry, sir, you can't come in." He was cool.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, okay." And he left. 15 minutes later, comes back again. "Brother, you can't come in." Again, nice and cool. All right, bye. He comes right back again. He actually tries to jump over the partition, stands on the bricks, and all of it, like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And he starts to fall. So we try to get him out. That's when he starts mouthing off. Hella tough. Just hella yelling, "No, you're this, you're that, brah, you're being discriminatory and shit." Like, bro, like, you just leave. Like, you're tripping. We didn't let you in multiple times. You're still trying to come in. You just fell. You have to leave.
Yeah.
So it's happening. Well, this dude starts kind of getting aggressive, starts talking a lot of shit. Well, he ends up talking smack to our manager. And I walk up to our security manager like, "No, I got you, brother. Just back up. You know, it's cool. Well, this dude starts talking shit to me. It's like, "Oh, you're a bitch. I say, "Yes, sir. I'm the bitch not letting you in. You have a good day." And I get to my manager like this. I got him, and I look back, and he just, bah!
Oh,
Right in my face. Right in my face. Bruh, I remember, like, I look, and I can see the shape of this fucking shit right before it hit me. And I was in shock.
I have front row tickets to that,
I'm
man.
in shock. And all of a sudden, my manager pulled me back. Our district manager, like over here, like our general manager over in my ear, "Get back, man, get back." And I'm like this, like, "Oh, no, he didn't." And all of a sudden, like, everyone's coming out, and he backs up. Well, then when he comes forward again, I was like, "Nope." He already spit in my face. He's coming back after us. I went and I got him. I was like, "Not here." We tussled a little bit. I got him to the ground, and then boom. And then I just start.
he gave me that.
It wasn't just getting him to the ground, man.
He gave me
When
that.
I said you gave that man the Bill Goldberg
I didn't know
spear,
he gave you the hawk tool you didn't want.
Bro, you did.
He said hawk tool. Not the hawk tool.
Bro, that
you
was
want, man.
the hawk tour around the world, bro. Like, he got me. That. And I was in shock. And yeah, he tried to hit me. I gave him a few pieces. He tried to come back after me. I just dipped him. Bah! Good one. And then.
So he really hawked the whole.
Bruh, it was.
I
stuck in
seen
your
it.
beard.
I'm working the door, Mac. The reason why dude couldn't get in to the bar is because he was out of dress code. He was wearing shorts. He was wearing a white t-shirt.
Two things.
Yeah, two things. That's a double foul, bro. You can't get up in here. And yeah, man, it was.
He said you guys were hitting him with anything. He kept popping up.
He just kept popping up, bro.
So once I got on the ground, a little more tussling back and forth, and then I just started screaming. I'm like, "Get down, or stay, like, relax." Well, all of a sudden, everyone pulls me up, tells me to go cool off. I go to the bathroom. I'm cleaning off the spit on my face. I'm washing my hands. I'm heated. I come back outside. Our gates are closed. People are standing on our benches, looking out the front. I'm like, "What the hell's going on?" I was like, I thought all this shit was over. I thought it was done. Nope. And that's when you come in.
It wasn't over, man. The dude picked up our little line dividers, man, and he like picked it up. He was strong. I don't know what he was on, but he was strong. He picked that thing up and he started like swinging it at us, man. And I was like, "Swing it one more time. If you swing it one more time, I swear to God, I'm gonna catch you."
He was swinging like it was nothing too.
So yeah,
Man.
yeah.
That's crazy.
And then so he swings it one more time. And then this dude comes out of nowhere, man. This random ass civilian. He comes out of nowhere and he goes, "Watch out, man, I got it." And he throws this super ninja kick and he's in some Stacey Adams. I know he was gonna slip.
Straight suit and dress shoes,
And
bro.
missed both the kicks, bro. He threw two of them. Wow, wow.
He looked like the movie, that movie.
Bruh,
Ninjas.
man.
If he wasn't trying to hit him, it would have looked kind of cool.
Yeah.
But motherfucker trying to throw these fancy ass spin kicks. That's what I do for a living. They were pretty nice, but he could not hit shit with them.
He was missing everything.
No connection was made. I moved dude out the way And then after
got you.
after I moved him out the way, and his face was just right there in front of me.
It just was there.
It just said, Bobby punched me, man. So what did I do? I gave him that, you can.
And bro, he kept coming forward. Like he's coming after us.
Man.
He attacked
But
him.
he's just like, he was like one of those bopping.
Yeah, so
kept popping up.
So after I gave him the Ryukin, he hit the floor, and I just seen like 3-4 people. They was stomping dude out, and I was like, oh, that's too bad. I'm out of here. So
Dude, random people were getting a piece.
Dude just pops up like a goddamn Terminator. Just pops up,
bloody,
and he's rushing me. So I'm backing up. You know, I still gotta hold it down. So I gave him another one. Boop, and he ate it. His head flew back. Wham. And I was like, damn, okay. He ate that. He's still coming though.
I want to see the toxicity test of this guy.
I gave him.
I want to know what's in the system.
I gave him the power of my life, brother. I dropped that boy with that right hand.
He still popped up.
And popped right back up. Wow. I thought I was in a nightmare, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He's like, this guy.
It was crazy. So after that whole situation, he jumps over the wall at San Pedro Market and then jumps over the wall into SB2. And then I went to go after him, but one of our security guards got to him faster. The dude slips, picks him up by his pants.
Like a baby cub?
Pick it up by his pants and walks him out and tosses him out the door. And he's still in the street, nah, fuck yeah, brr, like just going off, still going, and still gets dealt with in the street.
He's still talking.
And by the time he's talking, it's not even a white t-shirt anymore. It's just pink and red, blood dripping, slobbering from the mouth.
Bro, he was leaking from when I dipped him.
And not on top of that, dude had an ankle monitor on his fucking ankle. I forgot to say that in the beginning.
Oh,
he had an ankle monitor. We realized that shit, like on the second go around, that there was something around his ankle. So like, dude, like you're already acting up. We can't let you in, and you.
Not only did he pick up the little pylon, the line dividers or whatever, he picked up one of the little the scooters,
the little lime scooter ones.
Scooters, yeah. He picked up one of them lime scooters. And he like the Incredible Hulk over his shoulders and lunged that thing, bro.
Who was he throwing it at?
He missed.
Whoever was in there.
Yeah.
Bruh, so that's not even the end of it. So after...
there's still more.
Yes, after the whole street thing, him throwing all this stuff, he tries to jump over into San Pedro Square Market again. But this time, somebody grabs him by the ankle and pulls him back. I'm trying to stop him myself. And then I stop because the other dude grabbed him by the ankle. Pulls him back. I'm standing a few feet from him, face straight to the ground. I felt that in the concrete. Fat. And like my feet rattled.
One time he popped up right away too.
He gets up. Literally, he gets up right there and I'm in shock. And I literally just jump, catch him and pin him down again. I was like, fucking stop. Like, stop. That is enough. Like literally, like I'm trying to help you now. Stop. Knock it off. Now I have blood all over me and shit.
Again.
So I go back to the bathroom, go clean my shit up. Now I see everybody looking over the other wall, standing on furniture. This fool went back into the market.
He did.
He went over there while people were coming off work. Security guards are coming off work, bartenders coming off work. And there's a older lady who is a busser that works and she's like cleaning shit up, cleaning up the stuff. Well, he's getting all like riled up. He grabs a chair and throws it that old lady's direction. Almost hits her. So the security guard and the bartenders who were coming off duty, they went and handled him. And they handled them. They handled him.
So this was pretty early in the night because if they were still open. Like,
we were still open. So we still had a few hours left.
I want to say maybe might have been like,
So they were getting close. So it's like kind of like right when things start getting thick we get thick in
11:30, 12.
But still, so like when the people next door started handling him, like they gave him the business, and like he's already been like touched by a bunch of people because he keeps attacking people. Mm-hmm. It's not even anybody's going after him. Like stop, he's coming at people. So they finally deal with him. Well, the cops get there. Well, we're the ones that called the cops in the first place. We called the cops before all the contact happened. Like, dude, like this, he's acting up. He's threatening us. Like he's really like it's that bad. Yeah. Well, the cops go, all right, leave him alone. You're good. You're good. You're good. And they bandaged him up. They come up to us. You guys want to press charges? We're like, look, no one was truly hurt. Like we're not actually hurt. The worst thing, I got spit on. Cool. Like nothing bad happened to us. So we said, nah, we're cool. This fool gets bandaged up, walks past the front door. I get on my walkie. Oh, he's coming back. Watch him. He's walking like nothing happened. Mm-hmm. Bandage wrapped around his entire head. His whole head. His white t-shirt, white like mine, is now red. If you didn't look at him from one side, you thought it was a red shirt. Once he turns his shoulder, you realize it's supposed to be white on a different side.
Thought it was a goddamn tie-dye shirt.
Just walked down like this. Turns out, That's a cousin of somebody I know. Oh. Found out a little bit later, it was they were celebrating her birthday that night and stuff like that. Jeez. She was oblivious to this entire thing because they were having a fucking good ass time inside.
So he was just getting beat up inside while she was there partying.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to know what liquor he was drinking or what.
Oh, wait. That's not it.
Oh, there's more.
This story goes more. I don't know if you know about that. I think we talked about it real quick.
This the guy that called?
So about 4 months later, he calls. He calls our business on a Sunday.
I remember that.
And he starts making threats, like legit, like terroristic type threats. And he won't stop calling. We keep hanging up, calling and calling all day. So we finally called the cops, have them come by and you know, deal with it. So we let them know we report it. He's on the phone with them. He's threatening us. He starts threatening the cops, everything. So we kind of tell him, oh, it was this incident, it was this person. They pull up his file, everything. So they just kept him on the phone because they were contacting PD out where he lived because he's not from San Jose, or at least not right now. And they're like, yeah, we're just waiting for that squad to come pick him up because he already had stuff out, because he already had the ankle monitor and everything, probation, warrants, shit like that. They were already on the way to pick him up. So this went even farther out to call, say, oh, you guys did this, I'm gonna come, I'm gonna do this, like, you guys better watch your backs. And it was some pretty messed up stuff. Like legit, like he was like, our general manager, he wasn't sure it was true or not, but he's gonna take every precaution. So he was a little freaked out, made sure that, okay, let me do this protocol, called who he needed to call. But bro, like he was going off all day. It was hours of him just calling. It was insane.
Dang, that's one thing too that you gotta be careful with. We don't know what these people, our threats are real, or are they just like blowing smoke?
Majority of the time it's not, but at the same time, it's like, what's that one time that somebody, ain't lying?
Right.
That's why we really, we try not to do anything like that. We don't want to touch nobody.
Nah, we
really don't. But he's literally coming after us, spitting in people's face, running back after, throwing stuff, swinging things at people. It's like, dude, you need to be stopped. You need to be put down. And the restraint, bro, the restraint from being spit on, being swung at after big old, and nobody just demolished him. Well, then again, he probably should have been demolished, but he was on some stuff.
He's popping up every time.
Kept popping up like a daisy, man.
Bobby said one of the best punches he's thrown in his life, and he still popped up.
Man.
When you land that one.
You landed. You just hear it. You feel it all through your arm, elbow, shoulder.
You see the pow pop up.
When he hit the ground, bro,
yeah, man.
Oh, that face plant was nasty.
Man, I think luckily, it was crazy. It sucked, whatever. But I think that's the craziest thing I personally had to experience while working at, security. I think I told the story last week, my quick little one. Yeah. But that was nothing. That was me just kind of stopping something. This was the worst and craziest stuff that really I had to deal with. So
do you guys to this day still people that were the patrons over there still ask you about, man, remember that one time, that one dude?
A couple times.
That happens a lot.
Yeah. You'll be out somewhere, but dude, remember that one too, that crazy zombie dude?
Chill out, man.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, we try not to, we keep that memory, but we don't want to talk about it every time.
I remember there was this one time I went to work on my day off. I think it was a Sunday. And it was lightweight packed in there. It wasn't too heavy, but it had a good crowd. And there was a group of guys. There was just, I don't know what was going on. I think I was off 2-3 drinks already. So, I was kind of feeling myself. And then I just see my boy Johnny. He's getting surrounded.
Yeah.
Surrounded. 4 guys around just one Johnny.
I'm fighting people all grabbing one, getting choked out from the back, grabbing one ring, swinging at the other 3.
And he's getting hit. One guy got him from the back and he's choking him out. He has Johnny in a good chokehold, bro.
I cannot move my head.
And then one guy is in front of Johnny and he's hitting Johnny.
Oh, shit. Wailing on me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And so I dropped my damn drink and I went up over there and shit. I hit the guy that was hitting Johnny, I hit him first.
Yeah.
Boom.
I see it you can see how your peripheral vision when you're trying to fight somebody off.
Yeah.
I just see the body fall. Bam. I was okay.
And there was a good contact shot. Maybe that would have been a better hit, but the zombie took it. I ain't gonna lie. The zombie took it.
After that, I was like, okay, now my numbers are coming back. Now we can get busy now.
So now Johnny got the dude that grabs him in a chokehold and shoves him around, probably got him with a couple uppercuts or 2.
Yeah, I got him back.
You know what I'm saying? So Johnny grabs him out the back of the shirt and he's walking him out. Same dude that I had dropped to the floor all of a sudden wakes back up.
Yeah.
Nobody's paying him no mind because he's dusty and rusty all on the floor. So Johnny is damn near at the front gate, and that same dude grabbed Johnny by the back of the neck and tried to wring him out.
I think we. Yeah.
And I'm right there again.
Right behind.
So I grab dude by the back of the neck and I ring him out. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
So
you had a good lock in
yeah,
there.
I ringed him out. I walked him away from the situation. I still have him in a lock. So I wrapped my legs around his legs, man. And then we both hit the floor. And he's tapping me like, hey,
Uncle.
So I loosened up my grip a little bit and I was like, hey, brother, this ain't the UFC. And I ring him.
Hey, it was all fun and games when it was 4 against 1 until they didn't know.
So I ring him and he goes, so you just feel his body just go out.
Man.
And I was like, oh, man.
And it happened so fast,
let him go.
dude.
I'm waking him up. I was like, hey, bro, you got to go. He's like, what happened? I was like, I don't know. You fell asleep. You got to get up. You got to go. And he was like, all right, man, thank you. Thank you for helping me. And I was like, oh.
I just remember how it happened. I just remember
That's
I was
insane.
just telling them they got into it with somebody else, and I stepped in the middle. I didn't even touch the person. That's my brother. I said, what? And as soon as I turned around, like, bam. And the next thing I know, the other one came behind me, and then it's like, I'm already didn't even see it coming. So then the other two, and then I noticed there's other 2 people. I'm like, there's 4. I was like, I can't get to the radio. I can. Like, I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to like wrist control.
This is why you see security guards, they used to look on edge half the time because we are in our spots with our people. We're by ourselves in certain spots. So sometimes we have no clue or have no help for a cool 10, 20 seconds sometimes. So that's why you used to be seeing security guards. They really on their stuff because we have to.
It's not that we're standing there trying to be like serious all the time. Like, yeah, we're trying to be, have customer service as well, make you feel comfortable. But at the same time, I got to watch everything because that happened so quick. I just reacted doing my job. The next thing I know, I'm getting 4 against 1 until somebody else. But luckily, Bobby saw it. Bobby caught it fast. And I just seen it I guess I get hit from one angle, so no more. And then he got on the other 2. And then that's when everybody else, Mike from episode from my other guys from my other episode, got in there. It was like, and then next thing I was like, oh, now my numbers are good. Because everybody, then I'm like, okay. And then after that, I'm like, man.
And that's what I love about our crew because everybody have each other back. Because last weekend was my 2-year anniversary of working with SB2, and the following weekend was Halloween weekend. And I remember working that night. I'm working the bathrooms. That's when I first started. So I'm working the bathrooms. Some dude comes up to me, and I can't even remember what he was saying. He was trying to get us to get me to work some job, whatever. And he's talking. I was like, no, I'm cool. Well, then he leaves. So he comes back. I don't think you understand, man, how this opportunity. I was like, bro, I'm good. But he kept doing it over and over again. And this fool he's swole and way taller than I am. At this point, I'm our shortest security guard. I'm the smallest one. So he keeps coming back. Then his boys are with him, and they're even bigger than he is. So they kept looking, they kept talking, he kept coming back and forth. They kept getting closer and closer, and I was getting a little uncomfortable. So I tested something. I walked to the other side of the building. They walked and followed me. Walked back to the bathrooms. They walked back to that area. And again, I did it twice. It's like, okay, hell no. These fools are they're doing something. This is, I'm brand new security. I ain't never done this shit before. I'm smaller than everybody in this situation. So I went and told Bobby and Logan, what happened. And they're like, where? Bruh, these fools came, got my back. And then Bobby, hey, what you want? I was like, oh shit. And Bobby just had my back from that spot. Cause again, I'm like, these guys towered over me. Obviously, I can hold my own against one person, but shit, you got these big ass dudes telling me, and they have more people with them. I'm not gonna stand here by myself by the bathroom for them to do something, and I'm trapped in this little space.
Hey, man.
Yeah, at least you had opportunity to get away from that. But then sometimes it just happens, that opportunity.
Man, I was not playing that. Yeah. I remember that. I was
because then he tried to sell you up on some shit too. You're like, nah.
Hey, what's up, man? I was like, bro, what you want, bro? What you doing back here? Hey, you gotta get up out of here, bro. Hurry up and move. Before I get upset, bro.
Get me upset. He said, yeah, it's not that we're trying to be assholes.
Yeah.
It just happens that way. And then we've had so many experiences that things that have not gone the way pretty, and it's part of the job, unfortunately. Yeah. Like you said earlier, we always want to go in there clean.
Yeah, straight up. I want to go home safe. I don't want no problems at the end of the night. But I don't know. I just feel like there's something written on my forehead that says, come talk to me.
It's just a security shirt.
Just come talk to me.
Yeah.
And bro, I've seen so many people try to test you and press you up in the front. We worked together for a minute.
Yeah, we have.
Man, the shit people do, try to act with you is bro, Bobby ain't even pressing nobody. He ain't mean it. You doing your job, and people really try to give you some.
Yeah, they be trying to give me a hard time, bro, or just try to talk to me on some weird shit, bro. And I'll be like, hey, man, just go in and enjoy yourself before I get upset and tell you can't get in, bro. You know what I'm
And
saying?
it's like it's always that one person that you tell them that, or are you telling them, oh, you're too drunk, can't come in, or just come back the next time.
I don't like to use that word, Johnny. I like to say you're too inebriated.
Too inebriated.
Yeah, I use it all. But like, you know, are the people that we kick out and then they want to test you still? Like, dude, we already kicked you out. There's no thing you could tell me to let you back in.
Bro, the funniest one we said, sir, you're too inebriated. Inebriated? That's not a word.
That's not a word.
You ain't getting in. you can't get in. That tells me you're not smart enough to know that word. You're not smart enough to have seen Family Guy enough to even know that episode where they have a whole song about inebriation. Bro, like, come on, you said that's not a word?
Show me that's a word.
He's
Get
like,
your phone out and look
Look
up
right
dictionary.com.
now.
He's like, no, I don't have to look at my phone. I was like, man, didn't y'all make up the language, man?
It was insane, bro. Insane.
I mean, it happens a lot. Like it's like I said, we say it to every episode, every guest. That security, it comes with some pros, comes with a lot, but the cons just weigh as heavy as the pros do.
Just as heavy, sometimes heavier than the pros.
Yeah. So what kind of changes have you made as far as the way you would security when you first started to about now?
When I first started, I was pretty antisocial. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to deal with nobody. I didn't want to be touched by nobody. Then they put me at the front door.
That changes a lot.
That changes a lot. Now I have to talk to people. Now I have to deal with people. Now I have to touch people, pat people down. You know what I'm saying? Like looking women's purses and stuff. They be trying to hide stuff, and I be pulling it out. They be trying to hide the little pepper sprays,
Tasers.
the little tasers. They be having little bottles in their purses. I be like, man, y'all be trying to get away with everything just because y'all look good. Think y'all get a pass? Nah,
Hell no.
not at this door. Not at this door. I'm sorry.
Heck no.
I don't
And we
take
had that
my
thing
job
tight.
I don't take my job that serious. But, you know, when you got your manager sitting there watching you the whole time you working, it makes you want to do your job just so you don't get cut. You know what I mean?
You don't want to hear them either.
Yeah, that now too.
Some people be hella loud too. Come on, man, what can I do? It's like nothing, you loud ass person. You yelling to the rooftops.
Like I'm right here next to you. You can talk to me. You don't have to yell.
That's like to me, like just I try to play by the book. It's just more worth it that way because then you gonna have to deal with so many stupid people. You feel me?
I got $80, bro. I got 5 people with me.
Let me just walk right in, not even wait, no pat down, no
bro.
CID.
Nah, I'm sorry. You just yelled it out. I can't even act like I didn't act like you didn't yell at me, bro. I can't. Sorry, you lost. You gotta get in line now.
And they keep asking you, come on, man.
Come on, bro. You did it last time. Oh, you're snitching now. You really going to that.
You gotta go elsewhere now, man.
You gotta get out of here.
Like, come on, man. Like, I did it once while I was feeling generous that time. Now you're making me look bad.
Yeah, bro. Hell no.
And so people really just gotta learn how to like just handle the alcohol or figure out like what are your limits? Like why are you coming out when you done just got super wasted already and now you want to act up? Like even like just this last week, I had somebody like, we're patting him down. My partner was already kind of looking a little sideways. Okay, he might be a little drunk. So I'm, give him a little moment, kind of let it play out. Touch the hips or like touch. He kind of leans back. Sorry, you can't come in. You can't come in. You can't come in. All of a sudden, I'm a bitch. All of a sudden, he's getting aggressive again. His boys had to get in between him because like, dude, like, why? Like, dude, just because I say no, I'm sorry. There are multiple bars in our same area you can go to. Where we popping. We be popping, but still, it's like you can go other places. Like we're not the end all be all. And if you go home, come back a different day, you fine.
Straight up.
But you want to act up, dude. Like why? For what reason?
Try to be hard in front of your fans.
Exactly.
That's the shit that gets
You ain't gonna tell me no.
Yeah, okay.
Last time I checked, not a lot of women like that little fake tough guy stuff anymore.
Especially when you hit the flow.
Yeah, then they look at you, she's like, yeah, you're acting all that tough, and your mouth try to cash a check that your hands can't cash because you can't throw the hands like we can. And it's unfortunate because a lot of us come back from background. Like I know your background, you've done all of it. You wrestled in high school and all that. So
yeah, man.
And I mean, he does martial arts. Like I used to box. So it's like basically we come different.
And bro, I don't even act like I can do everything and beat everybody. That's not how I'm like. I'm not wired. I know anybody can get you. But like, I'm not going to be sitting here announcing what I'm about to do to you.
Sure.
Like I'm just going to stand here. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to smile. I might turn sideways one time, but like I'm just going to stand here because if you're just keep jawing off, anything I say ain't going to help nothing. What going to help? And then all you're going to do is announce your intentions and. Dude, like, just go home.
Right.
Shoot,
and I'll tell you like 4 or 5 times. I ain't going to give you the 3-pass rule. I'm going to tell you like 4 or 5 times, bro, please go home. Just go home.
And then there's another story that me and Bobby had. Somebody, I learned what spice was.
Oh.
I
remember that night.
I say, I licked my hand. I said, you said what to me?
I'm trying to get this dude to go home, Mac. It's at the end of the night. We already closed. We're waiting for one of the girls to get in her Uber, so we waiting around. And this guy sits right next to her. Like right next to her in her bubble and everything.
Creepy.
Hey, what's up, girl? I'm trying to holler. What's good with you? How you doing? You look so beautiful. You know, trying to give the rundown and shit. I'm like, hey, bro, what you doing? I'm talking to her. Mind your business. Mind my business. Bro, that's my sister, so you need to chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Not my sister in real life, but he don't know what the fuck is going on.
If we all work together, we're going to have all of our people at work, regardless, like they have family, period.
Family, period.
Some in the
That's
front,
my
yeah.
sister, bro. You need to go, bro. Hey, bro, you need to get out of my face. I was like, you know what? I ain't going to do this with you tonight.
I tried to take the high road.
I was like, hey, Johnny, can you please talk to this man and get him out of here
tried.
before I hurt this boy?
I tried.
And it went.
And if y'all think they're hyping it up, no, that's actually how they be speaking when they get a little fed up. It's like, you see these dudes turn into a proper gentleman. Like, you know what? I'm going to allow this individual to have another chance. And they really be talking like that. And that's when I'm like, ooh, I'm kind of scared. Because if somebody trying to break that character, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
And then he said, do something. That's the word I never let no man call me is a bitch. I'm sorry. It's like, you gonna then do something, bitch. I said, what? I looked back at Bobby, he said, bow!
And I said, God damn, Johnny, I didn't send you over there to do it.
They heard
I would have did it my damn self.
Everybody said they heard me smack this dude, open hand smacked him, and he didn't even know where he was when he got up.
Nah, bro, he got smacked so hard, he snapped back and said, oh, who spiced me?
And I said, I did. You want another one?
That's hilarious.
And he got up and he walked away. He learned a lesson today. I was like, that's why you say, like, you cannot, there's a certain levels of disrespect that we could take.
Straight up.
And everybody different. Like I said, like people call me a bitch to my face all the time. Only reason I don't let that shit bother me, my mama told me a long ass time ago. Somebody call her a name, call me a name, and I react. I'm confirming what they say.
Hey,
and that's how I was raised. But not everybody raised that way. Ain't nobody gonna give you that many opportunities to call them a name that's not what their mama called them.
Hey man,
it wasn't
my
more
mama
about
didn't
like him
raise
calling me a
one, you know
bitch.
what I'm
It's
saying?
him saying the lunge, like, what are you gonna do about it? And I said, I took a step back and said, did he just say this to
He
me?
really licked his hand.
I swear, I said, watch this. Wow.
Hey, he really licked his hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like that video on social media where that dude licks the back of his hand.
Yeah, like that Ric Flair chopped him. I should have just said, whoa, out there.
Should have, man. Should
That
have.
would have been legendary.
Hey, I don't know if you see that Terrified movie, but there's a part in that movie that Art the Clown be smacking the girl in the back of the head. That's why I smacked that dude.
That shit would have been legendary.
Man.
Hey, I got up, I walked away. I said, all right, let's go inside. Let's take a shot. Because I'm done. Like, it didn't phase me. After that, I was like, she learned today. And then he got up and the guy didn't even know I was standing right in front of him. Who did that? Me. I said, me, man. And I was like, it took a lot for me. And I was like, I give him the pass. I was like, dog, just go your way, please. Go this way, we're closed. You're bothering our people.
Yeah.
You're being disrespectful. And then he just got more disrespectful. And then he got up when he stood up and he did that lunge to me. When I feel like there's a certain way how your body language, you got to carry yourself when you go out. It's like, yeah, you could, like you said, the words, that don't really hurt me. But when I feel like your air energy is like a negative energy or a physical energy that so you're going to come at me with any type of physical force, or I feel like it's a simple like flinch, like,
Right, like that is, if someone's threatening you and they come at you in any way, even if they're just trying to fake you out, that's them attacking you. That is them initiating that attack because you don't know.
That is actually assault.
Yeah, it is assault. Like you don't know if they're gonna come and keep going.
And then when it hits you, that's battery.
Yeah. So I took it as he made that lunch. What you gonna do about it? I said, I'll show you.
You're the one who said that the other day. That's why there's assault and battery.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Battery straight up.
And that's what I tell my students. I teach martial arts. I don't want my kids fighting, but I tell my students, like, if you tell them, leave you alone, they're threatening, and they come after you, they've already begun their attack. You do not have to wait for them to hurt you. You can stop them. Yeah, get away. Find a safer option. But if there is no safer option, and they're coming towards you, you stop them from hurting you because they've already began. That's self-defense.
It's kind of people like, that think security are bullies. No, sometimes these people try to bully us.
Yeah, they think because we're at a job, that we, won't do anything or can't do anything. It's like
you need this job. You need this job. You ain't gonna touch me.
But it has nothing to do with that. Like you're still making these threats. You're doing all this other stuff, and then you still keep coming forward. It's like, dude, like, what am I supposed to expect? I'm gonna let you get so close you can just sleep me?
Right.
Like, no, like if you break a plane,
you break that bubble, brother.
Something has to be done because I'm not gonna play with my safety. Period.
It's like there's always like like you train your kids. You got to keep distance. Distance is a lot of things. Like I could talk to you from
distance
a distance.
is everything.
A distance, yeah. You always got to keep your distance from people because but then I could talk to you from a distance. You don't have to come close to me.
Straight up.
Because once you get in my range, then I feel like you're attacking me a little bit.
Yeah.
And now you put me on edge. And now I'm defending myself. Besides the job point, I'm defending myself as a man, as a person now.
Sure.
So I'm thinking in my head I don't know what you're capable of, and you might not know what I am. Sure. But. You gotta you never know.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
Hey, you know, it is.
I mean, thankfully, I'm pretty cool, pretty safe. Yeah, man. Even though people have asked for some stuff, man.
Hey, remember that one time when we both got the same battle wound? We had that hump in our arm.
Yeah, we were just talking about that story the other day. So on the last podcast, if you listen, when somebody was acting up, getting pieced up, I was trying to save them from him because they were swinging up on him. They were giving some business. You know what? Hey, you know what? You got him. You're good. He's done. Gets up and tries to swing on him. That's when I grabbed the dude. I was like, nah, you ain't. No, I just saved you from getting beat up. I just saved you from your own self, and now you want to try to sucker punch somebody when you just got saved? Hell no.
While I'm beating up one of your other friends.
It's crazy because there's those times man, it's kind of like having
Man, the funniest ones when they be 8, 9 deep and they only be 3 of us. And everybody in their group.
It feels like you're in a karate movie or a movie pew, pew.
I think that was my first time me and Maq actually shared a moment.
Yeah, that was my first interaction with anybody. I never had to put no hands on nobody up until then.
First time Maq actually had to put hands on somebody.
Me and Bobby have we have tag teamed a lot.
Yeah, me and Johnny, that's my tag team partner, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
See Bobby moves what? He sees moves
I remember that one time I got into it with some dude and I'm fucking trying to get into it and somebody tries to grab me and Johnny grabs dude and chokes him out. I was like, oh, Johnny, you got his ass back like how I did the other dude, huh? He was like, yeah, man.
I double-legged that dude right to the ground. I was like a lot. Brian Urlacher, Ray Lewis's ass to the ground. And then he gave me his back and said, yep. Yep. Surprise. I learned over time, it's sometimes just a simple restraint instead of throwing hands and hitting somebody in the face is way better because then you control them more, then get them out. And once you get them out, they're the public's problem now. Sure. And it's not ours. And it's just sometimes it's always hard for us to have that restraint because it also, like you said, pushing that limit to you as a person. Man. But now that's one thing that I've been trying to do as more as me work when I work is taking that step back, like a simple breath, man, I know what I could do to you right now, man, but I'm not going to.
It's hard. And it's hard. It's really hard to do that sometimes. Sometimes it's.
I mean, these fools barely have an understanding of how to go out and have fun. We're over here working a job where we have to stop you from acting a fool, and for us to have just the restraint when you're coming after us, attacking our name, everything. We have to deal with a lot of stress when it comes to that situation, and that one little piece can create such a big problem.
I just think it's when I don't know, when I go out with you guys, we're more family now. It's like a family thing now. Yeah. When we go out to have a good time. Talk to females,
straight up, do a little thing.
Just
cool
lab
security,
dance.
Say what's up to security. Make
lab
sure
dance
that
with each other, have a good time. Man, I'd rather have the hangover feels than we damn man, we remember that we got into it with people because of this and that.
this and this.
I'd rather have the good. If I'm in pain, I'm hungover because from drinking.
We've been told we can't go to certain places because things be popping off, and we had to remember not to get involved when shit's outside and it really ain't our stuff. Yeah, sure. I mean, because the one times that we found it is our people, and we really didn't do anything wrong. We all got 86 from a spot for a year.
I think
we're still 86 from
man. Remember I thought, it's long enough. We cool. People don't know me like that yet, and I end up getting talked to. You can't be going over there. I was like, I thought they didn't know me like that because I was still brand new. Yeah.
Hey, once you're with us, you're with us.
I mean,
you miss
it was
one
our
of us, you get
producer
all
who
of us.
had his issue with somebody, and we had his back.
One of us get disciplined, we're all getting disciplined. That's what it was. Right. That's all it is. That's one thing that I look is like that. I noticed that our group that we've worked with, especially, I think everybody even knows us that doesn't work with us. Like, damn, y'all moving in group, y'all moving a pack. It's like we're family, bro. It's like you gotta like every time. It's
Ain't y'all supposed to be at work? Nah, not tonight.
Not today. We get all the time. You're not working? Nope. You see me in my clothes. You see me on the. Yeah, I do wear black a lot, but still, you see me out there like just hanging out, enjoying my time. If I got my grill in my mouth, I ain't working.
Yeah,
I'm having fun. We talked about a bunch of experiences we had, but what are some like major pros that make you really enjoy working security?
I mean, the vibes, man. I mean, me being me, like I like to be outside. You know what I mean? And I really did like give up going outside to go to the club. You know what I mean? So I guess that's me kind of cheating the process. You know what I mean? I could work at the club instead of actually being at the club. You know, being all messed up and drunk or whatever. You feel me? I can actually be like the sober one looking out. Like, sometimes there'll be situations where guys be, dealing with girls and then harassing them, being creeps or whatever, you feel me? And, it feels good to help them out sometimes, you feel me? I have sisters. Mm-hmm. I have a daughter, you know what I mean? So I'll be damned if somebody did that shit to one of my sisters or my daughter, you feel me? So it's nothing to me to help a girl get home safe. You feel me?
Hell yeah. I mean, I've made a few cool little friends. Shout out to Cass. Hope you're doing well out there. I think you went down to San Diego. So like some dudes are really just pressing her at SB2. And she even asked me kind of like, help her out, stand by. Well, she had, going outside. By the time we're all clocking out, she's still outside. And then she was talking with one of the dudes and I said, what's up to her? And then she's like, oh, all right, bye. And she starts walking with me. Like she was really like feeling hella uncomfortable. So we barely knew each other. But I offered to give her a ride, just make sure she got home safe, everything. We were hella cool ever since. Every time she come through, good conversation. But it's like, dude, like people out here are wild. As aggressive as they are, like they're like, you can be confident. You can, try your best, shoot your shot. But there is a moment where you miss. You can catch a rebound, throw one more shot up. After that, you in the paint for too long, brother. You
gotta check it up.
Yeah, you really do. Some people don't.
When you going back to the pro side, so you end up like creating a connection with that person. Maybe like, hey man, Bobby, I appreciate you for helping with the creepy ass dude. You're a great dude, and they start hanging out with you, and then you just start hanging out with them when you see them. Like it's like more like you become like friend from meet more people. You
got cool. Like I said, like we got some cool friends. Like I've given people rides home. They're like, oh, thank you for taking me. I'm like look, I'd rather you be safe. Us having some cool people that come through, that's way better than us finding out on the news that some stupid shit happened. Sure. It's like, like we really take this part serious. Like that's why we really like are monitoring for shit. Because some people, most dudes out there, they ain't bad. They ain't stupid like that. Yeah. But there are a couple creepers like that. So like being there for that person, for somebody like that is actually a big old positive for me. Like it does, like when we get to see certain things where we get to kind of like step in and make sure certain things don't happen, it does make you feel kind of
like
good.
You doing a little thing like that, you could have made us save a big problem or a big like issue that saved somebody's life, and
somebody's
you doing
daughter.
We all got daughters. Like
you doing that. You have like you going back. Like we all have daughters. We all have sisters. I have sisters too as well. It's like we know where it comes back as sometimes. Some males be creepy, man. Yeah. And then, like, I just reacted. It's like, I wouldn't want anybody talking to like you said, my other. But it makes me feel like a real person. Like, it's not me being an asshole. It's just having, doing the right thing at the time. Yeah, bro. And then it's like, that's, like, it makes sometimes, like, it's not like you're, like, hold a medal. It's like you feel good about yourself that you were able to, make somebody else enjoy their time now instead of like them just being like, I don't want to come here. There's like guys.
Make people feel like you have a safe place to come through.
Safe place to come to.
I've had girls come up and like, I love SP2 because like, good vibes and that, but like they actually enjoy the fact that we are the ones there because we do help people out. We do try to make sure we keep, everybody safe. Not even just girls, but everybody's safe. It's like, bro, like, we're not trying to let nobody get taken advantage of, beat up on, like smacked up. Like we want to make sure everything's cool. We ain't superheroes. We're doing a job. We're not cops. But again, the better our job is, the better we do our job, the safer we make it, the more fun we get to have.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Yeah, because anytime we go in there, we want to have the great vibes too.
Hell yeah.
There's those nights that, it might be busy, but at the same time, like, man, it was cracking, but we were stressed out, but we still had a good time, working.
You know what I'm saying? And then even sometimes by the DJ, he plays certain types of music, you know what I'm saying? It builds your spirit back up, you know what I mean? You can have a shitty ass night and all of a sudden Soak City come on.
Yeah, that's Bobby's shit right there, boy.
And you in there just feeling yourself, man.
Gonna catch me and Bobby in the front doing the electric slide to every song.
Man,
Every
any
song.
song don't even matter what song it is.
And some people look at it as like, man, these security guards are like unprofessional. No, we're just trying to have a good time with everybody,
we
too.
trying to chill too, bro.
Hey, if you see me dancing, understand I see you. I see everything around me. I am not just dancing. I'm like busting a move, looking around like, yeah, what? Over there.
Oh, hey,
you
man,
like,
You drinking wine? Sorry, you gotta go.
I'm doing my job at the same time. I'm having fun. For real, believe that.
It just makes it easier, you know, and then you just like, you create more connections and meet more people. And like you said, like you're out, you're technically that's our going out. And it makes us feel like you said, going back, back in what you said about me going to the club as a patron, instead of, it makes me feel a little bit like, oh, I'm out, but at least this is my going out now.
Yeah, this is my going out. I'm getting paid to babysit you drunk motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Not to say like everybody be drunk, but to babysit y'all, you know what I'm saying, to make sure y'all safe. Make sure y'all don't be out of pocket. Make sure all these women get home safe. Make sure all these guys get home safe.
We do see a lot of beautiful women.
I don't want to see nobody get packed out in front of the club. You know what I'm saying? That's...
But because that feeling, turns into a real fast.
Straight up like,
it really does. Like that initial, we human. That initial, but when you kind of sit back, like, damn, that sucks.
They didn't have to do them like that.
Yeah, you're like, man, I don't even know, dude, but God, later did him bad.
But that first night, that one dude that got clipped by somebody decided to knock out every dude in his way. Didn't care if he wasn't black. He was against it. That's how he felt because that's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
Like he tried to come at me, not realizing I was with y'all group getting swung up on. But dude, he knocked some people out bad. And when you first saw it, and you see a little Mexican dude just go up.
I think that was the same night.
I'm saying it's the same night. He went up and he smacked the planter. We're like, damn. But then later on, he's still ain't up. His friends are holding his leg, trying to get him. And then a paramedic came. So we're like,
they just came through Hulk mode and
and they brought it on themselves. They came out swinging for, bro. Why?
And he got clipped out of nowhere. He was just chilling.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the little Mexican dudes. They brought it on themselves because they were swinging, and he had nothing to do with anything.
It's a cause and effect, man.
Yeah,
you caused it, and that's the effect you got. You got your shit busted wide open.
You play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes, bro.
Man.
That's how I look at it.
So the going out aspect, having a good time, not having to spend money. You're out and about. You kind of have this, this pride in what you do. What are some just negatives that kind of might be a reason why this ain't worth it no more? What's a little negative or con for you at this industry? It really ain't all that bad.
It ain't bad, bro.
I'll say one for me is somebody trying to portray somebody that they don't know us personally, and they'll be like, you're against this, you're against that, you're a racist. No, I'm not. You don't know me like that.
Majority of my friends are Hispanic and Asian. You don't even know me like that, bro.
So them just kind of labeling us as something that we're not. I think that sometimes gets us more out of our character because you get more mad I ain't that. You got me messed up. You got me all the way turned fucked up.
I don't care what color you is. Just because you are getting dealt with doesn't mean that everybody's against everybody that looks like you. And that's the weakest shit you can do. You could really be like, oh, you hate Mexicans. You hate what? You hate this. But just because you are acting up and we have a conflict, now you want to put it up on everybody that look like you, we have a problem with them.
Or even the ones that be like, oh, just because I'm gay. You know what? I got family members who are gay,
me too,
bro.
yeah.
Bruh. So, man, that heated me. Because, bro,
that was the zombie who did it to you.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't the zombie?
No, he was calling me stupid stuff, but that had nothing to do with it. It was this
I remember that night. It was somebody.
This little Mexican dude.
He got you mad as hell, boy.
He came with somebody that I was cool with. He came with a friend of mine. He came with whatever, but he was wearing this sheer thing, nothing underneath. If it's see-through, it's not appropriate for our club. It's not our dress code. You cannot come in. Yes, you can wear it at Splash. You can wear it at other places. Yes, it is okay. Certain spots.
Okay, yeah, I remember now.
But here, it's not. You cannot come in. Now, my background, I'm the youngest of two brothers. Both my brothers are gay. I grew up with two gay older brothers who I love to death. They're my family. I have nothing against the community. I grew up in those circles, around those type of people. That's my life. Those are my people. I'm cool with them. People have called me many. They call me a bitch. They call me a racist. They call me everything.
Oh, I know.
This fool said, oh, you're a homophobe.
Oh, he snapped.
See, that sucks.
That's
because
when Mac lost
he don't
his
know
shit.
the fights I got into to defend my brothers, to defend people that I was cool with who are gay that were getting picked on. You don't know my life. And when you call me that, and me of all people, and like our entire group, like, oh man, we had a whole meeting after. Because luckily, our mutual friend got him away. Nothing happened. But like he was really pushing my patience on that one because you don't call me that. That's the one thing I have had to defend my family for so many times that we had to have a whole ass security staff meeting that night.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got to be careful. And like our big manager was like, yeah, we all know that Mac's brothers are gay. I was like, oh, yeah. That's why I got upset, everybody. Yes, that's why I got upset.
Oh, but
Still, it's like,
yeah.
like you are accusing me of something because you are not in a dress code. That's not my role to enforce. And then you want to just make me out to be this type of demon person. And that shit, if people recording or saying that goes around, that can mess your life up. That can mess up your reputation.
And I think that's why we get react that way. And it's like more reaction of you're calling out my character and you don't even know me personally.
Exactly.
And that would get that. I feel like you can ask almost any security guard when they call something out that's there, especially if they're not, it's like, your buddy's trying to put me in a stereotype and put me kind of canceling me, and I am not even that person that you're trying to make me be.
Straight up.
It's like, bro, like if you would have just said, oh, that sucks, man, that's stupid, I would have been like, yeah, I think so too, and left. You could come back another day like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, man.
But now, like the way you just acted, and now you come back sober or not, I'm not gonna feel comfortable with you there. And if I can't feel comfortable with you there, gonna get drunk and act a certain way with somebody because you acted that way with me, I can't let you in.
And not only that, you tripping all in front of the line. Now you got my manager's attention. I just told your ass, my manager is sitting right here in the fucking front. Now you got his attention. Now he want to get your name. He want to 86 you from the club. When did he even have to go that far? Just take your rejection, come back a different night in appropriate clothing.
And I tell everybody, we have a camera right here too.
Yeah.
Like, you act up, you are right there. We can see who you are. You could, like, you're acting up when you don't have to. You're making a tantrum. You are an adult. An adult, dude. Like, for real. Like, that whole babysitting thing we've talked about like so many times, it's real. Like, we have to babysit people sometimes or reprimand or discipline kids because they want to act up because they didn't get the toy they wanted to play with.
You know what also negative is too? Working the front, not having a physical ID. Trying to fight me over a picture.
I got a picture of my ID.
This club is stupid. Man,
Like
we
that
all
of
on
it.
MySpace days have been able to cut someone's face off of something and put it onto some file on a picture and have it on our phone.
It is a law.
Bro, like, we have to have something physical,
alcohol
period.
or anything like that. You need to have a.
Because even if you are of age and something happens and you don't have some type of form of ID, we can still get in trouble.
Straight up.
Like, it's like, dude, if you don't have an ID, you cannot come in.
I mean,
Passport is fine.
Yes, if it is a verifiable good ID, we got you. Just
a government.
oh, sorry, we're not from here. So no, you're not from here.
Don't give me no school ID.
You needed an ID to get here. So, like, come on, bro. Like, just do
Don't
it.
give me no school ID. I know you went to San Jose State, but I still need to see a California
You want to fight me because you
registered
want a
ID.
physical ID?
I don't care if you got a mustache or a beard because I couldn't grow one till just a couple years ago. I had friends that had full beards in middle school. I don't know. Like, bro, like this just came in. I don't know when you got yours. You could have been one of them early peoples.
Oh, the ones that try.
I had sideburns growing up. I had sideburns like a motherfucker.
You know what's funny is when they try to pass the same ID, knowing that we have a scanner that says double scan.
God, double scan.
I'm like, bro,
What,
This is not you. That's your homegirl.
Can you
Looks
give me
like
real
you.
quick? Oh, I don't know how he got that. Oh, get your stupid. Both of y'all get
No,
your stupid ass.
I think I already told her story, but this girl comes up with one, and she comes in. It's her birthday. She comes through. Fine. All of a sudden, I see her friends leave. About 15 minutes later, a different girl comes up using the ID of the birthday girl. And this birthday girl and I were friends on social media. We have met many times. We have talked many times. So I'm looking at this ID. It's like, pocket. Sorry, you can't come in. Like, they left, and then they were drunk. It was a bunch of other stuff happened, but then she comes by. I'm in my pocket. I'm touching her ID. I'm about to give it back to her. She comes back. Oh, okay, put it back in my pocket. They left. I went to my manager. Sir, we got to 86 this person because they try to have an underage person use the ID. Sorry. Like, you're like, again, we don't want to have to mess with nobody. We'll work with everybody. We'll give you some chances.
The ones that get me are the ones that have the fake ID or the ones that don't register to the computer that we have.
No, that's me. Okay. Then.
Oh,
What street you born on? What street do you live on? Right?
I don't know. Your ID's kind of thick. I don't know.
Or hella flimsy.
What year were you born?
We gonna hold on to that. Can I get my ID back? No. But it's mine. I need my ID back.
Nope.
Nah.
So going back on that, so now you worked security for a couple of years, right?
Yeah.
So say if you were rookie security guard, it's gonna be your first day tomorrow, and you could talk to yourself now. What advice would you give you or somebody that person that you're talking to, which is you? Just use you as an example.
I would say just be patient, man. Don't jump the gun. Sometimes situations get a little sticky. Just be patient with people. You know what I mean? Because sometimes being patient will keep you out of situations that you're not ready for. And sometimes situations that you think that you're ready for, you're really not ready for. You know what I'm saying? You might think you're the biggest dude, the strongest dude, but there's somebody always out there bigger and stronger than you.
That's
you know what I
very
mean?
true.
So sometimes you really got to sit back and humble yourself. You know what I mean? It's just a job at the end of the day. You're here to collect a check and make your money to support your family to get where you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ride in a little bucket or a nice-ass Lexus LS 460, you feel me? Like, hey.
Hey, we all come from different backgrounds.
We all come from
places.
different backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to sit back and be humble, analyze the situation, make sure it's a good decision what you're doing before you react. You know what I mean? That's what I would tell myself. Because when I first started this shit, I thought it was a big-ass party, and if anybody has something to say, they can get the business. I'm going to take these glasses off, and it's a whole different story. You know what I mean?
And like we also learn fast. We learn every day. Everything.
Yeah,
There's always
up.
we see a lot of things that people like never would think that you just going out you'd see. It's not. We see it from people throwing up on each other, just shitting on themselves.
Man, hey straight up.
Like, you see
Talking about shitting on themselves. I remember this one time. There was this one guy, we had to get him out. He was being a creeper for the ladies, you know what I mean? And that's unacceptable for us, you know what I mean? So we got him out the club. He called me out my name. He didn't call me no bitch or nothing, but I'm African American, as you can see. You feel me? And he hit me with a hard ER,
Oof.
the hard ER. And you know, I was young, fresh on the job. Nobody never told me nothing before, so I hit him with a hot one. Knocked his ass out in the middle of the motherfucking street. You know what I mean? And he shit himself. I didn't know he shit himself because when I hit him, I busted him open. His nose was bleeding, his mouth was bleeding. So I had blood all over my hands. So I went to the bathroom and, you know, cleaned up a little bit. And then when I came back outside, he was still there, but he was sitting on the floor. And one of my managers was like, "Hey, bro, you got to get up out of here, man. What's going on?" I was like, "Ooh, what's that smell?" And it was strong. It was strong. Like, it was strong.
Oh,
Like,
man.
if you ain't got a strong stomach, you was probably throwing up because it was strong.
Oh, it was like a sewage smell.
It was worse than a baby diaper.
Oh, no.
Babies, I don't know if you got any kids out there, America, but goddamn. If you smell the baby diaper on a good bottle.
Give you that this face. You turn your ooh, ooh face. Ooh, no.
Bad, man, it was bad. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what happened? That motherfucker shit himself. And I was like, him? I just popped him one time. Like, I didn't even hit him with my full strength. Like, I just got him up off me. Like, he rushed me and I hit him and...
All you gotta do is relax in that one time. That one time, shit can come out. Literally.
Hey, I seen.
Yeah, man.
And he woke up the whole block. That was the worst shit I ever been through. That was a shitty situation.
In all caps.
You were
very
fool,
shitty.
boy. You were
Hey,
fool.
man, for real.
Man. Well, I can't wait till you get back on vacation, my brother. But I
Hey,
hope you do
man.
some good stuff with that food, man. I know you're trying to do something.
Hey, man. Hey, one of the best things about working for SB2 is I used to bring food. I used to bring chow mein. I used to bring fucking Korean short ribs.
Oh, my God.
Hey, man. I used to bring food, man. It's like I said, I was antisocial when I first started. I didn't really fuck with nobody. I didn't like nobody. I didn't really trust the people at my job. And then everybody started showing me so much love, man. Like, it was genuine. It wasn't even like it was forced upon. And I appreciated everybody, you know what I mean? There were certain situations or certain people that I really didn't, vibe with like that. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm still a humble person. I love everybody, you feel me? So I used to bring big-ass trays of food, you know what I mean? And just see how people react to my food. Not even just because I felt like it. I broke my own bread, came out of my own pocket, didn't ask nobody for nothing, and just drop my shit off, bruh. And bring 3-4 pans of big-ass plates of fucking...
There was nothing left when you brought that stuff.
I
It
mean,
was like you had to go grab that.
So
when it was
I
hot.
realized if you didn't see me bring that shit up in there, you probably didn't even know I had it. Because by the time it got to the back, there was already a line of all the employees scooping big-ass to-go boxes. Not even the small ones. We have big dogs, like, you know what I'm saying?
I remember one of the first times I was working there, because I was working in the back, I didn't start till a little bit later. And then when I walked up, someone was like, "Oh yeah, Bobby brought some food. What did I go in the back?" I get up, I was like, "Oh, they probably put it somewhere." At the end of the night, like, "Hey, what happened to that food?" Like, "It ain't there." Then it gone. I was like, "Oh," because it was gone by the time I got there.
Yeah.
It was
right when I bring it in, there's already people
Gotta get it
right
hot
behind
ready,
me.
man. Because that was like...
You see all the security guards stop the line, nobody getting in because they trying to go
We
make
would
them
stop.
a plate.
Hey, hold the line 15 minutes. Go. We're going a little... We'll try to go for all the other like bottle service girls, and everybody else
Straight
goes back
up.
there. We're like, hey, we got to feed ourselves first.
Hey, but to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie. I love everybody at SP2, but the food was for the security guards.
Man. Hey, we get hungry dealing with people, man.
Yeah, sure
we gotta be. We
gotta deal with the bullshit.
Yeah,
Y'all
we gotta be fully
y'all just
fed,
serve
dude.
people, man. But we actually gotta get down. If anybody has an attitude towards the bartenders, if anybody chips off on the bottle service girls, the first person who they come look for is security. You know what I'm saying? So we deal with the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning to the end of the shift. Even at the end of the shift, that's probably the worst part. Getting everybody to clear the sidewalk, everybody trying to be parking lot pimping, trying to be hanging out, trying to get some females to take home. They ain't trying to go. If you didn't get the number in the club, bruh.
I'll be saying that. If you don't get it down, you
But
get
that's
it.
that's my way of getting people out. It's all, "Hey, I promise you, brother, her number is the same outside."
Straight up.
Make sure get out my business.
If
Go
you
that
didn't
way.
get it the first 3 hours, you're probably not gonna get the last 5 minutes. Just saying.
Straight up.
Right. So
Straight up. Man, well, Bobby, you kind of gave, like, when I first started, we were working side by side most of the time. You kind of gave me a lot of the game on how to be a, pretty decent security guard. So I appreciate you, brother.
Right, man,
we had
it's
some
all
great
good.
times on that front, man. We did.
Show did,
Hell yeah.
man.
yeah, I think how like Bobby said, going back to him, I think how me and Bobby became close is because we were tag teams back again.
Tag team, straight up. 'Cause
Hell yeah,
Johnny,
man.
I ain't gonna lie. Johnny, when I first started, I was like, he's probably like the other dudes over here in their own shit.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? And I found out that Johnny was real humble and he's a chill ass motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just
yeah.
gotta give people the time. You know what I'm saying? You can't just judge people off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta open that book and turn a couple pages. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got
And
like
get to
like
notice.
you always like at first Bobby you going to something new, and then now you over time you meet people, and I consider almost every security guard I work with I say majority of them are not. I say more all of them now. I consider my brothers, my family.
Straight up.
Straight
Y'all my
up.
brothers, man.
Yeah, so like I appreciate you, and now I consider everybody that I work with family now.
Yeah,
and
straight
I
up.
feel like even if you're on vacation right now, but we still tap it in.
Hey man, you can think I'm on vacation if you want to. I'm in that motherfucker undercover. Fuck around if you want to, you can catch these motherfucking blues. You feel me?
You don't catch Bobby like that taking a shot.
Bobby right there.
Looking around.
And
Right
Bobby's-
there.
I see that yellow ass hat right there in the corner.
What you yelling about?
Working, but not working, but working. Still.
Working but not working. Straight up.
Hell yeah. Well, y'all, I think that's a wrap. I think we had a good little talk, little conversation.
Man,
I
it was
appreciate you
nice,
for coming, man.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, man. It was popping.
One thing I
man.
want to address too, you gotta check out the whole channel. Got a lot of other great shows on the 2 Coin TV. It's not only ours, gotta check out everything.
Yes,
tap
please
in.
like and subscribe, y'all. This was the ID Please podcast, Nightlife Security Stories.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep tuning in. We got great more guests, more stories coming your way. And tune into our other shows, man. Show love to them too, because we got a great channel going on. You gotta show love to everybody. We want, we all got great things to give out to people and hear great stories and things that we could give to our subscribers and people that want to tune in as well, new subscribers and all that. We love y'all. Thank you guys.
Love y'all. All right, get out.